21 acres, Red Lodge, Montana, down in Carbon County. My name's Miles McLaughlin here with Wilco Land. Going to roll out this property for you. I'm going to cover some FAQs in this video, discuss what I know about this piece of land, talk about things like access and location. So just getting started, clicking through some photos. Our business, we buy and sell raw lands. Our goal is to offer unique and epic properties across the Western United States. We offer a for sale by owner model and more of a as is, buyer's due diligence, self-service type of model. So again, we're clicking through these photos here. We offer cash discounts for cash buyers and seller financing terms as well. Great views of the mountain range. You can see what locals are doing with their properties. There's not a lot of development out here. I will get to that in a couple minutes when I get on to development and utilities. So again, we're looking at flat kind of sagebrush, kind of prairie land, high desert, grazing land, but epic views of the mountains. And you're really close to Yellowstone National Park and Custer Park. So let me show you that. And again, you can see what the road access is like. And this property does basically have year-round access. There doesn't get to be enough snow down here. At certain times, yes, but throughout the year, mostly no. I mean, these photos were taken during the winter. So you can see there's not much snow left on the ground. Okay, so now let me move on to the location. That's one big selling point for this property. Not only is our price going to be the lowest on the market, we are a wholesaler. We are looking to sell these properties with speed, right? And offer good deals. We put a lot of time and energy into finding good land deals and then turning them around in the marketplace. So all I'm doing for access, if you want to go visit the property, you're welcome to. I strongly urge you to figure out how to use GPS coordinates. It's really easy. Just plug them in like somebody's home address in Google Maps. So again, a big selling point for this property is the location. It is the lack of restrictions, the opportunity to kind of do what you want with the property as well. So touching on location, I mean, we are right outside the outskirts of Yellowstone National Park. I think it's about a 2-hour drive to this entrance or less. You're just north of Cody, Wyoming, which has a little ski hill. You're just south of Red Lodge, about a 20-minute drive to Red Lodge, Montana. So you're really in Red Lodge, and Red Lodge is right here. And Red Lodge Mountain is a ski resort right here. Red Lodge is an up-and-coming little town. There's a ton of fly fishing along Highway 12, or 212, I should say here. And we're right outside of Custer National Forest. So, the property is located down here. Again, I use the GPS coordinates to locate it on a map. You can use satellite imagery too if you want to look at that. But my favorite app to use is going to be Onyx Maps when I'm going to visit property. So not only are you around these national parks, you're around skiing, you're around fly fishing, it'd be a great place to park the RV on the weekends, to go on a summer vacation, things of that nature, right? Be out here in the fall, beautiful in the fall, right? Hunting season's here. This is surrounded, there's about 16 private landowners back here. The rest of it is surrounded by BLM land. So this is all BLM land available for hunting and recreating for public use. And then to the south is actually a walk-in hunting program, okay? So like I said, what do you do with this property? You build an off-grid cabin. You simply park your RV there. You do some car camping and tent camping. You kind of create your own compound for hunting, fishing, skiing, going down to Yellowstone. There's a lot of different things you can do. You can see just to the west, there's a ton of hiking trails and campsites here in Custer National Park. We've got Yellowstone here. This is elk habitat, I think, or a mule deer hunting area, it looks like. So Onyx Maps is really great. I have the hunting version going. I do have a blog on the website with how to use Onyx Maps for successful land visits. You can go to our blog page and see that. It's gonna help a lot with these land visits. So there is access to this property. There's a road going right by it, and let me dive into that for you when you go to and visit the property now. You're gonna take Ruby Creek Road down to this turnoff here, and you're gonna shoot east. So you're gonna take a left there. You're probably going to be coming in from Red Lodge, heading down Ruby Creek Road. And you can see if I zoom in, there's that road we saw in the photos that these neighbors are using. So there's a residence here. That's a compound. This is a compound, right? Some off-grid retreats that people have. You have somebody down here adjacent to BLM land too, which is a pretty cool property. So again, this is our lot here. We're not adjacent to BLM land, very close to it. But we do have a property here. So you're simply going to access it via this road and plug in your driveway somewhere here on the north end of it. So again, when people ask, hey, what can I do with this property? Well, you kind of saw what the neighbors were up to. You see people have developed. So either they're doing delivery water or they're putting wells in. There's no utilities back here. This is off grid. There's no power lines probably. They're on generators or solar. This would be a good area for solar as it gets a lot of sunlight and there's not a lot of shade. So Again, there are people making it work. So you know that's doable, right? You'll have to explore a little bit more how they're doing it, get a septic system involved and things like that. Otherwise, bring your van out there, bring your RV, set up a cool campground, put up glamping tents out here for stargazing. I mean, there's a million things you could do with a property like this. In southern Montana, like I said, the location really is world class. You get away from society and everybody. This is kind of a quiet area still that's growing. And we're going to offer a super affordable price. If you see a better cash price, we'll beat that or match it. I just wanted to show you guys on Zillow real quick. We'll be priced below the 75K mark. And this is that area on Zillow where we're by. You can see other listings are on the market for 150, 150 for a 20 acre, right? It's been on the market for longer, so it's not moving as fast, but 36 saves. And then here's another 98 acre, 20 acres, very similar. You can see other people's photos, a little bit of a different landscape, some better photos that I can see, but this is the one adjoining public lands. So this is one of those properties out here. It's 77 days and 124 saves, right? So again, we're right next to Yellowstone National Park with these properties. It is a really cool location. Talk about glamping, talk about yurts, talk about getting creative with land investment. There's no restrictions or zoning here in Carbon County. So, there's no zoning restrictions. You can look into development regulations. It's definitely an off-grid area. If you have specifics about what you can and cannot do, check out the zoning phone number here. So that's going to be a good resource. So again, we've got a lot of this information listed here. I've got the blog on Onyx Maps, explained how to access it, talked about what you can maybe do in some of the utilities here. And really the big selling point is the location there, close to those national parks, close to fishing, close to hunting, close to skiing. So again, camping and RVs are allowed. That's a huge thing. Not every county allows that, right? So unlimited use out there. Get creative. We're going to price this thing to sell. We are a wholesaler. If you're interested in getting a deal done, just reach out to me. I'm at 605-299-5553. My name is Miles McLaughlin. We do have other listings in Montana. Just go ahead and search on our website here. Give it a search. I've got another one nearby. It's 10 acres south of Columbus, Montana in Stillwater County. And I've got a couple other in the Bighorn Canyon. So again, give us a shout if you have any questions. Look forward to hearing from you. Thank you.